¿Un salto mortal?
Todos hacen lo imposible por tan...
Double bonus spectacular. It's happening at
Classic Rock 101.
Sandals and shorts, and surf, and scuba, and sand, and sailing, and soccer. San Diego, California.
Season's greetings and welcome to Balls and a Mic 289. Fine, there we go. Bring it down a little bit. Had time to prepare.
I know.
San Diego FC over this last weekend maintained pole position in the Western Conference, winning 2-0 away to Kansas City, Sporting Kansas City. The most impressive defensive win and clean sheet that they've gotten so far in this inaugural season. A couple of records broken for them. San Diego FC moves on to face San Jose Earthquakes here this week, the first of two in the season, to see if they can win the Califas Cup or Camino Real Cup, the best team in California. Speaking of California, on California violence, San Diego and LA Angel City tie in Snapdragon Stadium. First game back in Snapdragon for a while. And it seems like se le durmió poquito. San Diego Wave come away with 1 point. We have
classic Wave.
Call the Sirens. We have a couple of different surprises, a couple of different things, goals, gaps, and greats. Very powerful. Abraham Cepeda will be joining us very, very soon as well. Make sure to follow everything that we do. SanDiego.Futbol. Interviews, post matches, whenever they send them. Or if they don't send them, we can tell you what they said in post-match, which is the case here for KC and San Diego FC. What did Honors... that wasn't Honors Dryer. It was Honors Dryer.
It was Honors Dryer.
It was Honors Dryer. And Mike Ibadas had to say in the post-match press conference, thank you for those joining. Early bird gets the worm. We'll start with San Diego FC because, there's a lot of soccer in San Diego to talk about. We have Call the Sirens a little bit on the top. With that, let's welcome our pal, confidant, the person who makes it happen on the ones and the twos.
The boy, the myth, the greatest.
Nice to hear your voice again.
Not
It's
Tony.
been a while.
It's Abe.
It's Abe.
What up, Abe?
What's up, guys?
Oh, no, not like,
Hey,
okay.
All right.
Hey,
What's up, everybody? You ready to talk
Hey,
about some San Diego
hey,
FC?
Hey, Tone.
He gave me Halo Gang vibes.
Hey,
didn't
Tone.
like that.
Nice
Hey,
to hear your
Tone.
voice.
Nice to hear your voice.
It's nice to hear your voice, Abraham.
Yeah, I'm excited to talk about some soccer. Wave are back in San Diego to
Can we?
whatever game, but exciting to talk about some San Diego soccer. They're both high up in the league standings. I would not have predicted this at the beginning of the season. Would you guys have done that? No.
I mean, I sort of did.
You kind of did, yeah.
I mean, you did the ultimate fence it of like, well, they're going to be great or they're going to be shit. So
Yeah, but it's
they're
also
great.
fair to say like, oh, they might just be mid-table, like, or this, or like, it wasn't a bad take. Like, they're either gonna be fucking phenomenal, or they're gonna be like.
I mean,
that
you
one.
didn't
They're
have
not
it. You
on
had
the
a
table.
middle take. You had a take that said this or that was going to happen.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? It's better than any of your takes.
Well,
No,
better than all of your predictions. So
Oh, let's talk about prediction.
At San Diego FC, we have a season-long bet between the three of us here on the program. You made the bar graph. I completely forgot about that.
These are our predictions for the whole season for San Diego FC. If you don't know, if you're new to Two Balls and a Mic, Abraham, Tony, and myself, since the beginning of the season, we have started our predictions. You get a point if you get the prediction right, if it's a win, tie, or loss. 1 point if you get it right. 0 points if you don't get it right. If you get the exact score right, it's 2 points.
Double points.
Double points. The loser by the end of the season has to walk from the studio here where Tony and I are right now, which is in the South Bay area, all the way to Snapdragon, making it a good 18 miles, an 8-hour walkie walk from the studio to Snapdragon. It's been a thing where, oh, Chivas down bad. He's going to be the one doing this walk. And, maybe so.
Just to give you an idea, I mapped from the Circle A. It's not the Circle K. It's the Circle A. And about 6 hours, regardless of what little... What was that?
Do you guys trust the minutes thing? I don't really trust it.
Well, it depends on
everyone walks different pace.
It's
No,
an average
I
pace.
walk.
I
I
do
walk
because it's an average
faster.
pace,
I walk
yeah.
faster than that. So
Google
Yeah, I'll be
Walk
fine.
gives you an average
I'll
pace
be there
of
in like 4 hours, maybe.
Oh, Simon.
I really hope Mike is okay. By the way.
Yeah. With
there he is.
with this last prediction,
Okay.
I predicted a 2-0 win, spot on, making the lead only to 3 that Tony had on me. Abe is way ahead right here, so you can see he's all the way up here in the count of Abe right here. Abe is at 17 points, Tony's at 11, and I am at 8. We are literally only 3 points away from Tony. If you've been supporting me on this journey,
Nobody's.
we're almost
supporting you.
there.
Nobody's.
We're
supporting you.
almost there.
Everybody wants to see you walk.
Everybody wants to see you walk.
No,
I think everybody just wants to see someone walk.
somebody's gonna walk, and it's not gonna be Abe.
It's not going to be Abe.
Did anyone get more than 50% right?
No, you actually be surprised how difficult it is to get a prediction right with SanDiego.FC. They're so sometimes unpredictable. and you can see on my thing is I've predicted a lot of San Diego wins.
You have.
And I mean,
And those San Diego wins, you just didn't trust them when they were actually supposed to win.
yeah, no, it was weird, but
18 miles is no
you
joke.
could
we
say-
know.
yeah. You
With
could
the soccer
say
ball.
that they've let me down quite a bit this season.
You're the only person San Diego FC's let down, actually.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
All right.
But yeah, that's where we're at right now for San Diego FC predictions. I cut the lead to 3, Tony. Pressure's on, Tubby.
Hey, ow.
That was really
That was, dude. Okay. San
guys
Diego's
could
looking
hear
like
what
the
Tony
Shield
calls me.
contender, 100% MVP contender, and possibly also a young player contender. Yeah, I mean they are in line for all of these accolades. They are in line
They
for
are.
everything. By the way, if you're joining us on Instagram, I last week there's a lot of people who joined. It just doesn't feed into the program. So if you're there, thank you for being there. We can't put your comments up, but come to YouTube. See?
Come to YouTube.
Coach of the year. See, yeah, Radic Genius just got his comment up here. It's a cool little community we're building here. Mondays at 8 p.m. 2 balls and a mic. The program that the insiders watch. Los Orgánicos. Saludos. I didn't tell either of you this. I went and play Chicano futsal the other day
nice.
at the indoor with some Orgánicos. There's the talent is very good out there.
Empezados.
Yeah, no, they're really good.
Está fuerte.
Our boy,
Está poderosa.
our boy, was trying to almost got into a fight.
Nice. I love that for him.
Yeah. Good.
This one. Hi, Instagram. Download Twitter.
Well, I mean,
Or
if
join us on
if
YouTube.
yeah, that one works too. If Blue Sky was to get their act together, we can also do it there. But anyways,
San Diego
San Diego
FC
FC.
had this game on the road against Kansas City. Let's dive in with the starting 11. What do you guys think overall with this one? Rotating big changes here. Oni Balakari back at the 9 or a false 9.
Mhm.
But he started against with Cillo dos Santos, Pablo Cisniega unavailable with a lower body injury, it said. So
Lower body.
So now it's
injury.
like CJ gets to start again. You have
Calf.
Luca Bombino, who's probably been one of the best defenders so far this season.
Mhm.
Manu Dua back at the starting 11 as a center back next to Chris McVay. I think this is the first time we see both Dua and McVay playing next to each other in starting a game. You have Harangi making his MLS debut.
Mhm.
You have Godoy, Yepe, and Vasquez as a center mid. Kind of weird. You have De La Torre on the bench, giving him a little bit of rest. You have the 2 DPs on the wings, and then Oni Balakari at the false 9. He finally benches Tomas Angel. The new signing, was it Corey Baird?
Yeah. Bear didn't play.
He didn't play. He's
Didn't
on
play.
the subs, but they also got that new signing.
Yeah.
If anybody missed it.
Duran getting the substitute, the closest he's been to MLS action.
Yeah.
So shout out to the first ever San Diego FC signing. I'm glad that that's at least panned out so far. Not like other right to dream.
Former SanDiego.Futbol grade of the week as well.
Former SanDiego.Futbol grade of the week also didn't care about it. No, it's cool. He did his bit. But yeah, seeing a very different defensive lineup in terms of just like Harangi and Dua next to McVeigh, that triplet there. Dos Santos, how is he going to be behind this back line that Cisniega's been able to find success in? He did win and have this back line against Mazatlan. He played Mazatlan.
DJ?
Yeah, he played Mazatlan. Yeah. So, Mikey has said that he doesn't plan on CJ giving up that starting role anytime soon. So we'll probably keep seeing CJ be the starter.
I mean, with this clean sheet, CJ gets the start again next week. Like, that's just how it goes when it comes to goalkeepers. Abe, anything you liked or didn't like about this lineup?
I mean, you guys already mentioned it, but Tomas Angel not being in the 9 spot is something that I think most everyone has been calling for at a certain point, just because he's looked a little bit like a ghost out there, and it's been unfortunate just because I don't think he is a starter or is ever intended to be a starter, but they kind of pushed that position onto him, and he has not looked great at all. He looks a lot better as a substitute, but yeah, Oni Valakari coming in that 9 spot, false 9, whatever you want to call it, he looked a lot better up there.
He earned it against Mazatlan for sure.
Yeah, he did. He scored a brace, right? And you start out the game, and in the first half, you get this banger from Chuky Lozano. At first, I don't know. I thought, you know what? Maybe they checked VAR because it looked like it could have been a foul, but nah, he got a clean tackle there, gets the ball back from Anders Dreyer, and buries deep. Like, dude, this goal, probably the second best goal I've seen Chuky Lozano score in his career. First one being that Germany goal.
Yeah, I think that for what it means for everything situation, the World Cup, but like just a goal. Like this is not a Chuky Lozano goal, but it is.
No, it's not
because it is because, and this is what I was saying in the post match shows that this is a goal that encompasses the best of Chuky Lozano this season. This season, he's hustled. He's shown that that drive, that defensively, like, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and move forward with showing and acting as a leader by my actions. And he gets there in his own third, so close to net. He sees this opportunity. He goes to ground, like pressing hard, gets this. Fortunate for Dreyer, who just says, you know what, this one's yours. Like, this is you. Like, this is your play. Here, have it back. Do what you want with it. Looks up and just the technique.
Skims the crossbar too.
The technique.
It's just a perfect shot, to be honest. Abe, like, well, I don't know if you were already at the Wave game and caught this on the computer.
No,
Tony wasn't looking at the screen, and I happened to be. He had it on his laptop, so I was watching it through that way. It literally stopped me in the middle of my sentence, and I was just like, "Que golazo!" Like it was that impressive. Just like it's one of those things when you see it, you're just like, "Whoa!" He completely created that on his own, and then to send it from there, especially like. I love it when a ball just bounces off the top bar too, just for that little extra. Ooh, it was really good.
Yeah, and I mean it's so funny because I feel like Dreyer has a lot of assists where it's like little slight touch like that. Like, I mean, yes, he gets an assist here, but this is all Chuky Lozano, right? Like, it's just a great shot that he takes and buries it in the corner. But let's not forget, Anders Dreyer, like, is the best player in MLS right now.
Yeah. Hands down.
Yeah.
Like, hands down, he's the best player in the league, and really showing that it's important to make sure that your DPs are producing. And I think this is the one thing where at least I was consistent on in terms of what I thought San Diego FC's season was going to be. Maybe not this successful, maybe not having, they're going to either be really good. Or, I just thought this is what's going to happen. San Diego FC is going to move forward with this play style, and they're going to be stubborn, and they have been stubborn, and win or lose, this is how they play. It's their identity. They're going to be put to the test. This game here was a little bit different because KC was more offensive than I think anybody was expecting them to be. Last time it was just boring. It's like playing in sand against KC. They just couldn't score. But moving into this match, San Diego sees this season had the style. They're going to play how they play, but these individual DPs, the uniqueness of their star power was going to resolve for the team. They can fail or not do well. They just need to stick to their style, keep possession of the ball, keep passing the ball, but just get the ball to Dreyer and Chuky, and eventually magic's going to happen, and they're going to find the points amongst it. That's exactly what happened here. The right to dream style, they kept the ball possession, but they were moving, they were doing everything that they want to, but in order to find results, they needed magic, literal magic from Dreyer and Chuky.
Abe?
Yeah, 100% I agree. And just talk about that magic. I think that can be extended just throughout the whole team. Like I think almost every player has had a moment where it's just been like magic. Like even Tomas Angel has had these type of moments. CJ Los Santos, like you could say that about every single player on this team. And that's why I think they're like proving to probably be one of the best expansion teams in MLS history, which is something that I think none of us expected at the beginning of the year. Like obviously you expected greatness, but not the best. Like it's been really good.
Yeah, not only that, right? I mean, don't get me wrong. Like this was a clean sheet game, but this wasn't a pretty win for San Diego FC. Like they had a couple mistakes, and they're lucky that CJ had a great game, and Kansas City wasn't like as lethal as they probably could have been. But at the same time, is winning these games that make it that more impressive.
Yeah,
they have 5 straight away wins. Like that. That's like they're not only good at home, they're also, I think they're better on the road at this point.
They're okay at home.
They're okay at home. They're great on the road.
They're good. I'll give them good at home. But it's just about an ugly win. I just want to highlight just what a great technique by Chuky in hitting this, right? Because he has no right to shoot it from that distance. But in order to get that power and that dip, the goalkeeper wasn't fooled. There's nothing else that the goalkeeper could have done. They're like measure it better. Like the power generated from the fact that he hits it cleanly, con la interna, the inside part of the foot, on just at the sweet spot, almost the top of the ball, in order to make the ball go up, maintain that velocity, and then just quickly dip towards the end. I've never seen Chuky do that. Like he's taking shots, but they never go in.
Yeah, it's one of those ghost shots that he may have that does go in. I'm pretty sure if we look at the highlight reel, there's probably a couple goals that he scored outside the box, but it's not something that he's definitely known for. He's not known for his outside of the box shot, right? He's known for his dribbling, taking in, giving key passes, and his finishing inside the box as well. But like that was just impressive. I couldn't believe it. Even my dad texted me, "Pinche golazo del Chuky." Yeah. And I was like, "Yeah, like it was." And again, if you're El Tri and you're paying attention, if you're Vasco Aguirre, you're like, okay, Chuky.
No.
I'm sorry.
It's not going to happen.
I mean, he was already going to do the Gold Cup, but he got injured.
I don't think it's going to happen. I hope it happens. I hope Chuky Lozano gets called up by Javier Aguirre. And
you're forgetting that Javier Aguirre is the type of player that will, at the World Cup, get like veteran players that shouldn't be there. Remember, Bofo, wow.
So you agree that he shouldn't be there? So you agree that he shouldn't be there?
No, I think he should. I think he's better than maybe what Bofo would have done in 2010. He's better than Cuau. He's better than like at that age.
So he's gonna score a goal like Cuauhtémoc did in 2010.
Okay, Bofo. Cuau was a bad example. I guess Bofo, Conejo. But anyways, we're getting off topic. Like Chuky is gonna be there. He's being one of the best players in San Diego this season, and San Diego is the second best team in MLS. It doesn't matter how they're doing it, if it's pretty, if it's not. Those are just facts. They're second place in MLS right now. They're 2 points behind the Union for the Supporter Shield in their first ever season. All these MLS experts, everyone had San Diego FC being dead last this season. They already went through the lowest moment probably they could have with only having like 4 available field players to come off the bench. they still have like 7 players on the injury list.
Mm-hmm.
I think
Important players.
I think if anything, they're getting out of this bad, rough patch of like injuries and scheduling and all this, and they're still pulling results while being down there.
This was a tiring match. This was a match that they were. I was looking at it. It's like, okay, like right now, it's the 27th minute in the first half, and there were these holes, there was these openings. It's like, okay, they're gonna be in for it this match. They're gonna be in for Kansas City coming in. 2 minutes later, another opportunity. CJ comes out. Very fortunate for this one to go parallel, not perpendicular to the line. Those 3 out of 4 times do go inside. Kansas City was playing very good. This one skimming just the area. And it was at this point, I think San Diego FC realized that what they needed to do was just execute on the couple of chances that they're going to have in this match, because Kansas City's not going to outscore you. Just the ball was not going in for them. It was one of those matches for Kansas City that, it's frustrating. They're going through offensive struggles. Jovelic, just isn't necessarily getting done over there. And Montes just came over from Necaxa, made his debut, didn't do anything. But here, Mano Dua.
Yeah, that
was incredible defensive effort by the lad, the boy wonder, the biggest man on campus.
Look, those are ones that you get so lucky that you were standing there because the ball went directly at you as well. But that doesn't take away anything that Mano Dua doesn't display, right? He knows CJ Dos Santos is off his line. He's gonna stand there, make himself big, try to hope for the best if there's a shot his way. It's the luckiest you can get as a center back, but it also counts as such a heroic play. Like it's a goal. You just literally saved the goal. You literally kept that clean sheet for CJ. Like Mano Dua is going to turn into such a beast at the center back position.
Does CJ say something after that too? Like you could see him immediately cover his face, like, "Oh shit!" Like, was that?
Yeah,
sure
no,
that was
100%.
oh shit.
Yeah, no, that's exactly what that was. Like, you owe him, CJ. You owe him, whatever. Just a Coke. I assume these kids are so young they can't drink. You can say, "Oh, you owe him a beer." Like, no, you can't. He's a kid. He's a child, and he's doing grown man shit. And let me tell you, as a goalkeeper, there's nothing better than have somebody has your back like that. Mano Dua, what a special performance this night.
Can I just say that this should have been a game where Anders Dreyer
he was
scores a
talking
hat trick.
shit.
That he scores. This should have been a game where he scores at least 3 goals.
Yes.
Like his finishing wasn't there. Like there was a lot of chances that they missed. But Anders Dreyer still gets an assist and a goal and like potentially becomes like now the best player in MLS. But I want to hear what your guys' takes are on just Anders Dreyer and his performance, like this play right here, like gets deflected. He's pointing at the corner kick, but I'm like, dude, come on. Like you need to score these plays. Like you can't afford to miss this chance, especially when it comes to playoffs.
And here's the thing. I think he can. Like I think he out of anybody else can afford to miss those.
He's doing it.
He's doing it. If there's any player that I think can afford to miss here and there, and he'll eventually get it right, is Anders Dreyer. Either an assist form with his 29 contributions now, breaking Carlos Vela's record. I asked him in post-match the question of like, hey, like, how do you feel? Like, oh, I actually didn't know. Like, I didn't know that was on the line or that was even in play.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything that it's like, oh, he has to make that. Like, does he have to be more of an MVP? Like, how do you even ask that of a player? Do you have to be even better than the best player, which he already is? Like, he's performing at an unreal level right now.
So you guys are okay with him he has a sitter and he misses. It's like, it's okay. You missed it.
I mean, but he's getting in the position to have these types of goals. Like, it's obviously you're going to like critique these individual moments, but like contextually, he's scoring and assisting.
Well, okay.
At a
Yeah,
insane
but the
level.
standard still needs to be there.
This goal, like, right? Like, he does something that nobody else is doing in the squad, and that's finish a run.
Yeah,
and
he doesn't even have to be there, like in that one, and he still makes that goal.
Yeah, like right there, it's a mistake. From that touch, it's already a mistake. It's not the best touch. A great screen by the referee.
Well,
Excellent
it
job.
gets deflected by the center back.
It does get deflected. So that's, 1, 2 fortunate bounces.
I think the goalkeeper should
And
have
then,
been ready to come
no.
out.
But then the finishing.
Dude, he goes near post on that. That's
Near
insane.
post and hits it down to the ground. So it bounces right before the goalkeeper can even get there. So it hits him in the angle. And, the leg for the goalkeeper is there. Like, the foot should have stopped that. There's another angle that shows it right now and when it's closer. The goalkeeper did everything right. But this is when Dreyer's just at another level. Just understanding the game, having a feel for the pitch.
No, I'm not disagreeing with you guys. I'm just adding to the point where it's going to get to a game where they're going to tie a game that should have been won, and Anders Dreyer missed like 3 sitters, but still scored a goal and assisted, so he's amazing. Like, I'm not saying he isn't a great player. He's not the best player. He's like obviously the best player in MLS right now, but there's still a lot of chances that I'm like, okay, you should have made that. Come on, dude. Like, you can be so much better than what you already are. And that's what I'm trying to get at.
But even with that, he's the best in the league. Like, that's where this league is. Like, that's actually a bigger commentary on the league than anything, right? He's still not going to win MVP. His name isn't Lionel Messi. So
yeah, no, he's not going.
He's not going to win MVP, but he should be. He's the emotional, the fan MVP, the eye test MVP for sure. But his name isn't Lionel Messi. That's why he's not going to win in that sector. But yeah, you're allowed to miss, 3 out of 4 in MLS and still be the best player in the league.
Okay, I guess like that. That makes a lot of sense. But this also makes Anders Dreyer the passing Carlos Vela with the most goal contributions on an expansion team's first season.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he passed Carlos Vela. Carlos Vela obviously been known as greatest player for LAFC in their history. Had a great couple seasons with LAFC, and Anders Dreyer already passed that.
Yeah,
like that.
With 8 goals.
That just shows
8 games left.
With 8 games left, still. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know what any of you else have to say about this, but San Diego FC is just shutting mouths right now. Like, they are, and I do think that their schedule is slightly easier than Philadelphia Union's for the last 8 games. The Eastern Conference is a tough one. I think it's harder to play in the Eastern Conference than it is in the Western Conference this season, and I think San Diego FC has an easier path of games ahead. Granted, they struggle against teams that they should be beating, and then they play great against the tough opponents. But Philadelphia Union have a toughie of a schedule coming up.
Yeah.
But they also have Milan Iloski, who got his MLS debut.
And did nothing in 25 minutes.
And they have Open Cup as well. So they're going to be playing more minutes, which is interesante.
Okay, Chicharito, fun.
Welcoming the MLS to San Diego. Not the other way around. That's what this whole thing's about. Yeah, no, like, soccer's been here, guys. It's about time somebody, well, not about time somebody started making a profit out of it, but about time, it was seen in that light. So
how fun would it have seen the San Diego FC fan play Miami in the regular season?
They were probably hoping Leagues Cup, but that
yeah, but I mean, MLS, I think
out.
MLS by now realizes that they made a mistake not putting the new expansion team with Miami.
So they're just going to play in the championship game.
Maybe.
Dreyer versus Messi. Dreyer versus Messi. Chuky versus Jordi Alba.
I mean, anything can happen in playoffs. Like, Miami had the best season an MLS team ever had, and they got knocked out in the first round. So playoffs are a crapshoot.
Put it this way. You're right. It's a crapshoot because let's prepare. And there's people who are watching right now. We're very thankful for those of you who are Suarez versus Tomas Angel. No mames. Just the battle of the Titans at Snapdragon Stadium. Yeah, I mean, if the season ends right now, and that's what that would dictate.
Okay, yes or
Dude,
no?
Can you imagine a playoff game at Snapdragon with the torn up field from an SDSU game, like the MLS Championship or something. Oh my God, that would be horrible look for San Diego.
We just pull up that
So
good old interview
that's-
with Tom
that's a-
Pan before the season started.
That's a conversation that is coming. That conversation is coming. Hopefully it's not as bad as we have historically seen that it's going to be, but that conversation is going to be had. But
Yes or no?
No,
Does
no.
San Diego FC win the Shield?
hold on.
Okay.
Hold on.
Sorry.
I want to prepare people for what's coming. The playoffs.
Playoffs.
The playoff format
La
is so
Liguilla.
dumb. Do you know what it is, Shiva?
Isn't it that it's like they play 3 games, whoever wins 2 at first, and then like
It's
Like some-
best out of 3 series. So
is
again,
it the whole way through?
well, no, it's not.
No,
You would
right?
think that, oh, okay, that nope, it's not how it is. The first round is a best out of 3 series. And then it's not an aggregate score like a global. It's if you win game 1, you win the game. Then if you lose game 2, then the series is 1-1. So you can lose 10-0 in the first game. Then you can win 1-0.
Oh, it's not
in the
aggregate.
second. It's not aggregate. Then you
Gotcha.
can win 1-0 in the second game, and then win 1-0 in the third game, and your team is through. But the goal aggregate is 10-2.
So it's a wild card round, a best of 3 round 1, single elimination semifinals, conference finals, and then MLS Cup.
That's again. This will be a conversation as playoffs approach.
And the interesting part is like most MLS teams, the way they did it is like if they were losing by the 60th minute, they took out all their subs. Like they put in all their subs, completely rotated, gave up on the game, and like that's probably going to happen here. If, like, say San Diego loses the first game or wins the first game, and then second game they don't try as hard. Like it's all pretty dumb. Three game series in soccer is a joke. Like have 2 games.
Yeah, I
score's cool.
I watched some of those playoff games because again, I was like, okay, preparing what MLS is going to be like, and watching a game 1 in the 60th minute that was 3-0 was not fun. That there's nobody who wants to try anymore. Like, why try? Let me just reserve my energy for next match, and we're gonna come back better in that one. It's just it's such a backwards way of having things.
Yeah, but I believe. So how does it work, right? Those first place get a bye week.
No.
Like the top 4 they're not involved in the wild card. Like how does that work, Gabe?
It's 1 versus the 8 seed, I believe. But the 8 and 9 have to play in a wild card to
Gotcha.
get to that 8 seed.
Because there's wild card. Yeah.
So there's, as it stands right now, San Jose would play Colorado. Whoever wins would play San Diego FC in the best of 3 series. Best of 3 in that one advance to the conference semifinals. Which, if San Diego FC ends in first in the conference at the end of the season, they would just get home advantage.
Which is what Felipe is asking. Yes, that's exactly what would happen. Shout out, he was actually watching on his TV the other day. A lot of people have us in the living room.
That's what's up.
One of the principals in our line of work, his husband has us in there. It's
your boss too.
Yeah, just walking around an iPad. I apologize every single time. I'm so
Not
sorry.
my boss anymore.
I'm so sorry.
I am not sorry anymore.
But yeah, so that we'll talk playoffs whenever it gets here. San Diego FC are pretty much locked in for playoffs. Again, anything can happen, but they're pretty much locked in. They'll have the little X on the standings very soon for qualified.
There's also a 2-week break in the middle of playoffs.
Yes, there is. There is a
International
2-week break. International break, so nobody plays because
so now they respect that.
because you need the best out of the best. Absolutely.
That's
And then guess what happens? Players get injured.
Yeah,
And then they come back and now we have to play the B team for our best of them. And again, imagine how frustrating that is, going through San Diego FC, going through all of this, but then only for your star striker Oni Valakari to twist an ankle and not be available for game 3 of a playoff. I don't know. Like
there's also a break before the playoffs.
Yes.
When is that?
And we
break?
still don't know who's going to the U20 like World Cup, right? Like that's the whole thing too.
Bombino, Verhoeven,
Irangi.
Arangi.
Vasquez, right?
I
Ferry.
think not Ferry. Ferry's not going.
There is a break right before the last game of the season.
Mhm.
That's fantastic. I'm only gonna miss one game.
We're almost done. How many home games are left? Because there's like 6
Not
or
that many.
There
5
is
away games. It's almost over, guys.
1, 2.
The inaugural season for San Diego
It's 3.
is almost done. 3. That's
3
it.
plus the Cholos friendly on
Yeah.
September 15th.
Soma, maybe, yeah, Soma on there. Yes, that was the other play. Thank you. Thank you.
Soma.
No, because it's Soma.
Soma, pendejo.
Soma.
Ponte las pilas, güey.
Great venue for the hardcore.
So
scene in
3
late
home
2010s.
games left,
Sports
5
Arena.
away games left.
Yeah.
Like we were talking about earlier, right? San Diego FC's home record
Soma.
right now it's 7 wins, 3 losses, 4 ties. Their away record is 8 wins, 4 losses. So they have one more on the road.
Yeah. It's winding down. Now it's just the health of the players and just where everybody's at. Just to kind of keep in mind, right? Who are the injured players? Patty McNair still injured. Marcus and Varson already with the team, coming back up. You're not going to see Andres Reyes or Alvarado
They're
anymore.
out for
You
the
got
season.
Vasquez as the replacement for, like, it's a 1-for-1. Just that same prototypical,
Yeah.
just Latino player.
Do you guys like
almost in
Vasquez
MLS.
on like a center mid position rather than the wing?
I haven't seen enough of him anywhere to really. He did fine. He played 45 minutes. He played the least out of everybody in this last match. So a lot of growth for him wherever he's going to fit. But I think the starting 11 for San Diego FC is pretty much solidified when healthy. It's CJ Dos Santos. It's Chris McVeigh. If you have Patty McNair. If not, Mano Dua, Bombino, Verhoeven, De La Torre, Sverskov, Godoy. Then you have Chuky.
Is Willie out for the season?
It's pretty much. He'll be back.
At this point, do you even need him back? I don't think so.
You'll need him back for a change of pace, sort of offensively,
Mhm.
because I don't know if you've been noticing, Verhoeven gets tired.
No, he
He gets
gassed.
winded, and
But that's why you have Harangi.
then
right?
that's why you have Harangi. But again, it's not a 1-for-1 swap there. But if you need that pace, that change of like attacking force through the right side that can link up with Dreyer and give him a different option.
Mhm.
Just remember, like, that fantastic goal early in the season against
Across
Salt
the ad,
Lake.
yeah. play.
Incredible. So that's an option coming up. Who else is injured? I think Tisniega, but it's pretty much set. Like, the starting 11 is pretty much set for a healthy San Diego FC.
Okay, when Varson's technically like back and healthy,
Who
like
knows?
Valacari's been playing great.
He's been playing again good. He's been playing good because he's not
don't
a
think he's been
center
playing
forward.
great?
He's not playing great. He's
Even
playing
as a center mid,
good.
you don't think he was playing great?
He's playing good. It's not bad. Playing good. Again, if we're giving grades, B. I think it's not great.
He's a great option though, just because if he is in
100%
the
great
midfield,
option.
he can move up to the 9, or if he's in at the 9, he can move down to the midfield. Like,
He's
that's
a superstar in any other MLS team.
I don't know
Isn't
about superstar, but he's really good. Like, he's a great addition for
he's a
San
great
Diego.
player to any other MLS team. Yeah, superstar's a stretch, but you throw him in Atlanta, New York, wherever, and he's going to be a starter, and he's going to be probably one of the top 5 most important players in that team.
Half the season, he was too busy not being able to control the ball, though. Even if he was in the center mid or center forward position, like, his first touch was atrocious. He started getting it together. There was a little bit of a confidence where they put him back in the center mid position, kind of checked back in, centered himself, did well in center forward position, and then that's when Milan Iloski came in. That kind of changed the trajectory of everything, and honors Tomas Angel just being Tomas Angel. But he's been
Tomas
scoring.
Angel being
He's
Tomas
been
Angel.
scoring is the thing. Like, he's not scoring in buckets, but I don't know.
And
He's
Tomas
just a
Angel has
frustrating player to watch.
3 goals.
He's a
this
frustrating
season.
player to watch.
I mean, if you look at the
not a
goal
bad way.
count for San Diego FC, Anders Dreyer leads the team with 12 goals. Milan Iloski's second with 10 goals. In 14 games played, 11 of those coming off the bench. Chuky Lozano with 8, and then it dips down to De La Torre with 4, Valacari with 4, Tomas Angel with 3. It's a long list of players that have gone on the score sheet. The only ones that haven't scored are Vasquez, Baird. They just kind of started. Loffel, he's not there anymore. Do we see a Manu Dua goal this season?
No. I want to see him.
That would be really cool.
Be really, really cool. Looking for the Esteban. But yeah, I mean, will they add more players? It's 10 days left in the transfer market window. My Spidey sense says probably.
I think they add one more.
Probably.
What position? Where do you see someone else? That midfield? Another midfielder?
Another midfielder. I mean,
another defensive midfielder.
Yepe backup.
I think that's needed.
Just a solid, like, hey, you're winning 2-0. I need a defensive lockdown.
You don't need fullbacks anymore.
Mm-hmm.
You already have Bombino Negri. You have Willie if he comes back. You have Harangi, Verhoeven.
Mm-hmm.
You don't need center backs. Manu Dua's already proven himself. Ian Pilcher has proven himself. Yeah. And then you have Chris McVeigh and then Patty McNair when he's back. Let's not forget Hamadi Diop is not a terrible, absolute terrible option if you don't have anyone else available.
Mm-hmm.
You already have Godoy. You have Vasquez that can play in that position. You have De La Torre in that center midfield. You have Ferskop, and then you don't really have anyone behind him. You already have options on the wing. You have Tomas Angel up on top. You just got Baird who can play on the wing. Valacari can play anywhere.
Abe says a 9.
You still think a 9?
Abe says a 9.
Like Tomas Angel is at times a ghost out there, and then are you really going to trust the health of Marcus Kvartson for the rest of the season? Like, obviously they've been slow in building him back up, but there's also the case that he goes back and is injured again, and then you're stuck with either Valacari or Tomas Angel. So if I were them, I would get another 9, but I don't think they need another 9. Otherwise, they probably would have kept Milanowski. So, like, that's what I would do, but they don't think that, and that's completely fine, I think, because they've been performing at a really high level. And then you also don't need a striker as much when you have Chuky Lozano and Andre Dreyer doing what they are on the wing.
Just from the Two Balls and a Mic research studio, it was the Columbus Crew in 2012 that scored 52 points that had the most points and missed the playoffs. So yeah, it'd be complete travesty for that to happen.
What about this Corey Baird guy? Is he any good?
He's a system guy. He's a system guy that got transferred to a system team. So in theory, on paper, yes, he should reawaken.
In 40 games with Cincinnati, he only scored 3.
Rookie of the season, rookie of the year for when he was in Houston.
2018.
I mean,
was that with Houston or Real Salt Lake?
It's okay, says Gustavo. We signed a 2019 Rookie of the Year, Corey Baird. Yeah, look at
that. And do you think that was intentional that he's also from Escondido?
Definitely not intentional.
Not intentional, but
if they could choose, they would choose anywhere else. It's too much of a joke for it to be from Escondido. Like, that's insane.
Like, I think some people were saying no, it's actually Poway, and they're like, it's which Poway I've heard is Escondido South from. But he's excited to be here. I think from when I spoke to him on last week.
I mean, who wouldn't be, right? He's going from, second place in the East to first place in the West. Like, isn't that kind of like Milanilovsky? He went from first place in the West to first place in the East.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm sure they're both excited.
Corey, first and foremost, just your first impression coming to San Diego, getting your first training session in. What has it been like past 24 hours and your first session with the team?
Yeah, last 24 hours, it's been pretty busy, a lot going on, but I couldn't be happier to be back here. As soon as there's an expansion team here, I knew at some point I wanted to get back, so buzzing to be here. It's great to go sessioning with the guys. Facility is probably the nicest I've ever been at, so I'm just really excited to be here.
You being originally from San Diego's now seeing SDFC established underway. Did you ever see growing up? Did you ever imagine the San Diego would have a friend?
Yeah. No, I never did. It was always closest team was up in LA, so that was a bit of a bummer for me. But I mean, what you guys have built here in under a year, it's incredible. So just being a part of it it's so special, especially having grown up here.
We'll open up to questions.
Could you just kind of give us the?
Nah, if you want to hear that, go to SanDiego.Futbol. That is the
Check out the YouTube.
Good
Full.
tease. Good
Like,
tease.
share, subscribe.
full.
All you got to do is pay us
Interview.
$5.
No.
Send us $5.
No. We saw a fan the other day at the Wave game. Shout out to Playback Project. We actually saw him.
Yeah, shout out.
Yeah.
Fun.
Shout out.
And but yeah, all right. San Diego FC on a good trajectory. Tease, yeah, guys. Like I work hard by just going and recording these and editing. No, it's fine. It's there for everybody. It's open source for football. That's what SanDiego.Futbol is. Go check it out. I see people, getting engaged. New people coming in. I see Philippe. I see my meniscus. I see. George, you were new, coming into it too. But we got the Jeffs in there. We got the
take it or leave it.
only $5.
We're gonna start putting Tony's Venmo on there and just start asking.
I'm not
for
allowed on
$5.
Venmo.
Oof. We're gonna put Abe's Venmo on there. Let's just start asking for any donations.
But yeah, hey, there he is. Good meeting you too. Shout out after the Wave match, which we'll get to here in a second. But San Diego FC moving over to
The Earthquakes.
San Jose against probably one of the best, if not the best, U.S. men's national team coaches of all time, Bruce Arena. No sell. All right, Bruce Arena.
San Jose started off hot this season.
I agree, SoCal Footy. If you guys want to sponsor, that's fine.
We do.
I'd be down. This is great stuff.
Look, San
We do this for the
Jose
love of a game,
is a team that could potentially be a trap game for San Diego FC. They're a high-scoring team, but they also have the worst defense in the league. Like it's so bad how good on the attacking end they can be, and then how bad they can be on the defensive end. I can see this being a high-scoring game, but they have some weapons up on top. They got Julian Arango. They have Joseph Martinez, who they got on a free transfer. He was a free agent. So, Abe, are you excited? Are you going to this match? Did you say that earlier this year?
I was planning on it, but then I wasn't able. I didn't work out, just everything wise. But it's a really cool weekend for San Diego people if they want to go up to San Jose, because Bay FC versus Wave is happening on Saturday, and then on Sunday is this San Diego FC versus Earthquakes game. So it'll be interesting to see another MLS NWSL team kind of sharing the venue, kind of compare it to that. I hear there's an article coming out soon from a certain Chromaniac that will be happening on sometime this week. So be on the lookout on SanDiego.Futbol for that. Not from me, but from someone new. If you guys are tired of hearing my voice.
No, we're not, Abe.
I'm
love
tired of
that.
seeing you in general. No,
The new voice on SanDiego.Futbol. Yes, that's right. It's called the website. It's called the website, and Abe writes on there and lovely stuff. But yeah, new voice on there.
by the way, did
Alex
you see this
Peña.
red card that Vancouver got in the first half of this game?
I did not.
It was a joke of a red card, a joke of a penalty that San Jose ended up getting in this match as well. A lot of controversy. You guys tell me if this is a penalty or not.
Costa couldn't get a shot away.
What?
It's a penalty.
Not only that, VAR gets a check, and the ref goes and checks it and doubles down and says that it's a penalty.
Really want to watch this again because at first
Look at
I
this.
didn't think penalty.
No.
And he goes and checks it, and he doubles down.
Is he already? So we've been.
He gets last.
Been
Yeah,
recommended. Well, the thing with Costa here is
There's
he
an
already
arm.
going to
Yeah.
ground
There's a little shove, but it's not enough for a penalty.
Don't extend the arms. That's my lesson. That's my coaching moment. And you're gonna speak on it. Your voice is gonna. I made the right call, even if it was the wrong one.
Insane.
Yeah, no, it's
Incredible.
pretty bad, but this result does give San Diego FC full control of their destiny. They have full control if they want to finish first in the West. It's entirely up to them. They don't have to depend on other teams losing. 8 games is still a lot. They're not going to win all 8 games. They're going to tie some. They're going to lose some of those.
Yeah.
But realistically, they should be winning a lot of those games. What is your guys' score prediction for this one?
Which, by the way, I'm so sorry, but yeah, that was a thing across people, not doxing, but just doxing his family. Like, this man enjoys LAFC with his family. He's seen it post.
I saw that
and like,
whole controversy on this referee.
Like, I get it. Like, don't put yourself in that position, referee. But at the same time, like, they're human beings. Like
yeah,
every referee has a team.
No, but it's actually been a thing that's been investigated.
Yeah,
and like because of how poor these calls were, so there's a chance that this referee does get banned from reffing.
Yikes!
Because there was an Instagram post from his wife that he's there at the stadium supporting LAFC.
Yeah,
which you can't do. It's a referee code of conduct. You cannot have. You can't have a favorite team.
It did say he's in his happy place. And with this,
yeah. And I mean,
was he wearing like gear from the team?
I think so. His wife.
I saw some of the pictures, but I can't remember if like we wouldn't wear gear from the team, and we're not like. There's a certain level that you have to distance yourself from, and the referee especially is held to like we hold ourselves to that standard, but referees should definitely hold themselves to that standard. Like I'm not saying they can't go to soccer games, but you can't be like that. That's crazy.
Don't put me on. I mean, I've worn a SanDiego FC hat that we got for free walking in that was handed over to me. I was like, oh, okay, sure, I'll wear a hat. Like, that's cool. But yeah, this kind of like puts LAFC in an interesting spot, right? Because they're slowly climbing up that ladder. They're 5th place right now in the West. Hugh Son got his debut in MLS, got a penalty awarded on a foul against him. This referee is making sure to help in any way where LAFC can get helped. And, you know, some of the top teams in the West losing matches definitely helps them.
If you're LAFC and San Diego FC is LAFC light, or, you know, that's what Tom Penn essentially made this team as, then hopefully if you're San Diego FC, you can get some of the referee love in that way then. Maybe that's what you're hoping later on in the season. But yeah, it's an interesting thing to keep an eye on. Just refereeing in CONCACAF in general, whether it's NWSL, whether it's MLS, whether it's USL, it's just, I don't know. Like it's crazy. As podcasters, there's nothing wrong with rooting for the home team.
Damn,
it's tough. It's tough.
We're podcasters.
Yeah,
we are 100%. It's tough, especially with the access that we have and the fact that we are independent, in the fact that we get reprimanded or by the club and saying, you can't say this, or why did you say this, or why did you, because we're independent and we get information. And this is like the journalistic aspect of it, which again, in the grand scheme of things is a little ridiculous, but hey, we're going to continue with that mantle. We're going to stay, you know, even Steven. Like, I am a fan, and this is what I'll always say, of the city of San Diego. I want my city to thrive. I like my city. Like, I'll always rep it.
Do you like it a lot?
But yeah,
you love your city.
That's kind of where I stand. We've been doing this
for almost 6 years. No, 5.5 years.
Why can't you guys rep it? I mean,
I just from my perspective, having done the whole like journalism school thing and all that, like
actual journalist
going to school for it.
Yeah, like that's just one of those things that they talk about and say is like literally like the second day of like my sports journalism class is like, don't wear the things of your team. You can't be a cheerleader. You're writing. We're covering the team, and I think even having that kind of connection, for me at least, will change my perspective, change the questions you ask, change the way you cover the team, the way you might critique the team. You might critique them more if you're a fan than you would normally if you have a little bit of distance and neutrality from that. So I think it's always important. And it's also important to say, like, everyone has biases too. I think that's something that people misunderstand about journalists is like every journalist has bias and stuff. But when you are reporting on these things, we have to completely divorce ourselves from that and try and cover this team fairly, which I think we do a great job of, which is why they get mad at us sometimes. But we've also said so many things. Like, we spent this whole podcast saying, like, they're playing unreal soccer. They're going to be one of the best expansion teams in the league. We were talking about freaking playoffs and them hosting, like, the whole playoffs and potentially going to the championship. So,
and I think this is where kind of like the mission statement comes through, Meniscus, where this podcast 5 years ago, the point of it was to be able to earn media credentials and media accessibility for the World Cup and just build a repertoire. And, you know, we've been to Copa America, we've been to Gold Cup, we've been to so many fantastic opportunities that we get to cover. And I think it's because of that, just, hey, we're even. At the end of the day, just like I believe Jeremy said earlier, like, MLS is discovering soccer, not the other way around. San Diego's been here with soccer in San Diego. And that's what I hope always moves forward with everything. And that, with that, really quickly, let's move into predictions for the San Jose game. Chiba, you'll have the honor.
No, I'm not. I can't go first.
Yes, you can.
I can't go first
Go
because
for it.
I'm last.
All right,
you
cool.
guys can easily just copy
2-1. San Jose loses to San Diego FC.
There you go. 2-1 SD win.
Abe.
I think it's also 2-1 San Diego win.
Oh, all right.
I, on the other hand,
okay, sure,
think this is going to be a high scoring game due to the poor defense San Jose has, but they're strong attacking and that they also have. I'm going to go with a 4-2 San Diego win.
Okay.
Wow.
3-2. We got 2-1. Felipe agrees with me. 4-0 San Diego. 3-1 Esteban. We're gonna find a pick'em system to get everybody a little bit more involved too towards the end. If this works, maybe next season, you know, one of you guys walks with us.
Do fantasy.
Yeah, fantasy.
MLS fantasy.
Are we doing fantasy football this year?
Yeah, we are actually. Yeah,
we are.
Yeah,
we gotta start promoting and drafting.
Yeah.
How many teams are in that?
We used to do 10.
We gotta start again fresh with new people. Some people want to return.
Some people want to return. That's fine. Yeah. All right.
No reward to first place this time.
Philippe says you guys need to do live audience shows. 100%. We've these are the things that we've dreamed of to do, like, really, but nobody really listened. That's 2 years ago.
We talked about a live audio show maybe to celebrate 5 years, but then we ended up just not doing that and did something else.
With the Chromaniacs, Craig Elston and Alex Pena, we may do a.
So does he do fantasy? Craig?
I don't want to play fantasy with some maniac, a
todo,
sports maniac like that. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and do. She signed the Jacksonville kicker.
Can we still invite him?
Yeah, he's pretty good. 70 yards. It was awesome.
That was sick.
That was awesome.
No, but we're gonna start talking NFL again.
Live audience show at Session. Oh, it's Sessions by National City. Hey, but a round table with everybody, maybe live, maybe with an audience. We can look into that. But that's what we have here for San Diego FC. But all right, anything else for San Diego FC?
No,
we can come back to it after because we got goals, gaps, and greats. By the way, right now, vote because there's 2 goals: Chuky Lozano and Mackenzie Roby for goal of the week.
Where can people vote?
So you can go ahead and do that. I got the thumbs up from Mike. Thank you, producer Mike. There he is. That we got the thumbs up that the poll will be up. So with that, we're going to switch gears into the other San Diego soccer team that had a chance. They had a chance to take it to LA, but they dropped 2 points at the very end. That's San Diego Wave. San Diego Wave. And with that, we're actually going to welcome, and we're going to mix this a little bit. We haven't done this in a while, but we're going to go ahead and welcome Dan from the Sirens, part of another fantastic tifo by the supporter section in the Cove at Snapdragon Stadium. Dan, how are you?
I'm great, Tony. Thanks for having me. Good evening, gents.
Good.
What
So we'll get this started here because again, we'll kind of mix this up. San Diego Wave coming in, and I saw another great, and this year has been really good for Snapdragon and the new rigging system for tifos. San Diego Wave got their version of it too with the sirens up there and had a Jaws theme to it. Dan, were you part of the making of this, or in any capacity? Saw some videos online.
I was mostly part of moral support, so I was actually over at the Euros supporting Cascarino and Honduras. So I wasn't part of the team that painted, but I did help arrange the theme song for Jaws. I don't know if it's in the press box. It's nothing to new sound for this game.
And really quick, I'm so sorry, Dan. I think it's the microphone is unplugging and plugging up. I mean, we're gonna get you back in here, Dan, in a quick second. I see you in the green room. You just give me the thumbs up. But I mean, shout out to everybody again who gets on there. It's not easy to put these things together, and there's always a need for people to jump in and help to create the tifos.
The coolest part to me is like the little extra splash of blood on that too. I don't know if you guys could see that in the thing as well. Like they have the shark, which is obviously the cool part, but like someone just throwing a little bit of extra, just like it's a real splash too. Like it's not like actually putting it on. I don't think.
Yeah, no, I mean, it takes a lot of work to do something this cool, and I mean, I will say this is probably the coolest tifo we've seen at Snapdragon.
Yeah, I think we got him up. Dan.
Hey, welcome back to myself. Thanks for having me.
Hey, there it is. Perfect. All right. So sorry about that. You were saying about this tifo coming together for San Diego Wave. Excellent tifo. Were you part of it?
Mostly moral support. Where I come in, so I'm the drum and chant coordinator. So we had Jaws theme song playing in the background. I don't know if you could hear from the press box. We had some new sounds in the Cove. We've started a horn section for the sirens. So that's my contribution. Art is not my strongest suit, but it was prepared specifically for this match, the rivalry game. We don't do a lot of kind of more aggressive messages. So having the big shark come up, we thought it was a statement. And you kind of never know where the season's going to be. We have to plan these things months in advance. So the fact that the team is doing pretty well in the table and we keep chasing the home playoff game really is the dream for us now, is kind of we lucked out. We were very fortunate that we can stay hungry rather than get off the ocean floor.
It's an awesome tifo again, but talking about the sounds and everything, we have noticed that the Cove has an edge to it. The Sirens this year and the supporters around the stadium have been a little bit more vocal towards the referee, just dissenting calls, just a little bit more something. And I think that's also being felt on the field with how much these players care and how much the French connection is working with Cascarino and her magic, and Kenza Dali and her intensity. And then you just have Ascanio kind of doing what she wants in this year. Very interesting team for San Diego Wave. But what about being back at Snapdragon has made it that much special, more special for you?
I think we are getting more energy in Section 138, which is where a lot of the Sirens hang out. We've got more drums I've been buying just this week. We're getting more fans. We have more sea monsters. I don't know if you noticed, there was like a 2-story tall sea dragon. Hopefully it's a sea dragon. I think like the attendance has been a bit on the rebound, this season. I think this game we got almost 16,000. Not that many of whom were LA fans, up there in the 200s, just with the security officers. So I think that the fan energy has been very good.
There was such a presence, a security presence. I was looking at Abe in the press box during the match of LA versus San Diego. I'm like, in theory, because of what everybody's saying, there should be fists flying at the end of this match between the Sirens and the supporters of Angel City, just because it's LA versus San Diego, right? That's the problem. That's what everybody who justifies, it's a rivalry thing. You wouldn't get it. The Dodgers and this always happens. Oh, I don't know. Is there any injuries to report, Dan? Are you guys okay? Did you guys have to go to their section, or security hold you guys back? All 20 people in yellow jackets up there just earning pay.
I think we were good getting autographs signed, getting our drums out there. They tailgated next to us before the game in the yellow lot, so we have no beef with LA fans.
That's good. I love that. I love that. It's a different vibe out there. It's a different way to enjoy the game.
People should take notes. Just say it like that, I guess.
So you're saying you can enjoy
each
LA
other's
San
rivalry?
Diego without?
You mean to tell me an LA team can come into Snapdragon and people don't need
civil?
to fight? Wow. Did you know that, Abe? I didn't know that.
Yeah, something you mentioned earlier that I think I want to talk back about is just saying that the message of the thing of the TIFO, stay hungry. That's such an important message right now. I think it's really cool when supporters have a kind of message to the team, especially where they're at on the table right now. They have the chance and ability to keep progressing and potentially getting number 3 spot, number 2 spot. It's very interesting. Do you think the team is at that hungry level? What do you think?
I think they sense that we want it. They sense that we're coming out there. I still feel bad when I see other teams' attendance numbers and they're half of what we're getting, and that's even on a relatively low season for us. But we have seen players, both current Wave players and former Wave players, commenting on our TIFO, yeah, I'm feeling this. Also, I know you guys are big cinephiles. It's the 50th anniversary of Jaws. But to your point, Abe, I think the message is important. So the next big TIFO we're working on is for Noche Latina. That's September 26th. That's a really important message we're going to get out this year. And we're trying to align with the team on that theme night, kind of building off our success with AAPI night earlier this season. So we're trying to get some serious messages out there.
I love that.
Go for it.
Oh, no, I just want to say, honestly, every season we just see the Sirens are growing, the Cove gets bigger, and it's great to see that. I mean, it would have been a lot easier to have people leave, especially with Alex Morgan retired. Naomi Girma got sent off to Chelsea, right? But people are joining because this team is playing great. This team is competing. I think this is the first season that you can generally say, okay, this Wave team can compete against anybody on any given night. They can beat anybody as well, except for Lucy Parent. But that's a different story.
Or Seattle.
It's a work in progress. I don't know if you want to talk about the game with me or not, but I noticed that in the press conference, the head coach said, it would have been great if we had a central defender on the bench, but she's still recovering from Copa.
I mean, well, who knows? At this point, we asked Jonas. Jonas gets asked every game, "Hey, where's Dudiña? Where's Colombian center back extraordinaire?" Well, you know better than I do. Almost, this is what he pretty much says at this point. So who knows? We'll see a complete San Diego Wave FC squad. I'm down, Dan. If you're down to kind of go with the game with us, I'm
down.
I'm down skis for that.
Let's go. Yeah, anything audio related, I can help with. I can walk you through the chants. I saw some of the game, so let's go.
Perfect.
Let's start out with this starting 11, right? For San Diego Wave. I mean, you have Kaylin Sheridan on goal. You have Kristen McNabb, who
returns
and kind of solidify her starting spot again. And Tony, you're gonna go ahead and skedaddle out for a little bit real quick.
Hold on. I think you muted there, Chiva, but there you go. Now you're good.
We're good. All right, perfect. Pearl Mulroney on the left back, Trinity Armstrong at the center back, and then Kennedy Wesley surprisingly at the right back position. Abe, Did that surprise you a little bit?
It definitely surprised me, especially like I would probably put Trinity Armstrong in that fullback position. I didn't expect them to put Kennedy Wesley there. She's been great during set piece opportunities, but as a fullback, I was pretty surprised.
Yeah, I mean, I think overall, she didn't do too bad. I mean, you have the best player this season, Ken Sadali, McCaskill on there. Yeah, Corley gets back in the starting 11. Kimi Ascanio at the left wing, Cascarino on the right, and then Adriana Leon up on top.
Yeah.
Dan, did you like this when you saw it?
Yeah, like Abe, I was a little surprised not to see Lundqvist out on the right, but I think credit to the manager, because that's the side Alyssa Thompson usually plays on, right? The left side for Angel City, and she was not totally shut down, but relatively quiet this game. So I think it worked out, and for the rest of it, I think it was pretty standard fare for the starting lineup.
I think if we remember right, the first time early in the season when they faced each other, Alyssa Thompson was just running circles around San Diego Wave. And it was tough to watch and impressive at the same time. But maybe that's why that little switch happened, right? Where Kennedy Wesley maybe has a little bit more pace. I think it's still very refreshing seeing Kimi Ascanio in the starting 11. I think she's had, honestly, a breakthrough season. And you can kind of tell that she's kind of getting up there to just becoming better and better and better each time she plays.
Would you have put her center forward, Shiva?
I mean, she was playing that already, and she was scoring more goals. And then you kind of throw her on the wing, and she's still playing great. I mean, this lineup, I really enjoy watching. Like, I really enjoyed the way they played. I think they're coming off a little rusty from the break still. So, I mean, maybe with Dudinha up there or rotating in as a sub when she's available, I think that can definitely like make things interesting. Abe?
Yeah, I definitely could see her as a striker, especially if you're switching things around on the wing. I know we saw Leon play on the left wing in that last match on the road, but she can play anywhere. Kimi Ascanio is a really malleable player. I don't think we'll see Melanie Barcenas starting in that left wing spot anytime soon. She's still a little bit lacking, I think, and just a little bit of some defensive pressure, especially if you're going to start her. She's much better suited as a substitute right now, but like they played a really strong first half. I think Delphine Cascarino was a little bit like limited in this game compared to the other games. Like their Angel City's defender, I think Shores, she played a really, really strong game, but like San Diego I think both teams were just played a really solid game. This game actually felt like a rivalry match to me. Like they both kind of played up to a level that they definitely didn't play it last week.
Look, Wave played their game, right? It's the possession-based game. Like, they try to get on those fast breaks, taking a lot of shots, especially opportunities in the box. I think their struggle has been defensively, obviously, this season. Lost Naomi Girma. You had Kennedy Wesley kind of starting and playing pretty well at the center back, gets a random red card, and then kind of loses momentum and loses the starting spot to Kristen McNabb. But I think overall, I think it's gonna get they just look rusty. I don't know, Dan, if you agree, Abe, if you agree, they just look a little rusty.
Yeah, I mean, the manager said the team looked tired. He didn't have personnel. If you look at who got left on the bench by the end of the game, they have 3 outfield players, and 2 of whom are in their first season, right? So, I mean, I think we're all excited to see Dujinha, the new players propelling us, get some more dynamism in front of goal. I mean, I would have loved to see 20, 30 minutes of Melanie Barcenas rather than, 11. But yeah, as you mentioned, Shiva, people are kind of catching on to Cascarino, so we got to diversify our options up top.
Yeah, and this play right here, like we talked about Manu Dua's save, like this one was brutal, right to the face, but that would have also been a goal.
Yeah,
like that is a goal-saving save right there.
Face save.
Yeah, that one just hit the face.
Yeah, Sarah Gordon immediately subbed off too with probably a concussion. Like was immediately like covering her face. That was a tough watch, honestly.
Let me tell you, this is a solidified concussion right here. But she saved the goal. She saved this result.
A baller like that, probably says the first thing is, did it go in? Did the ball go in?
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
Were you guys rusty up in the Cove? Is there any rust, or is it like because there's a break, everybody's on all cylinders and well oiled out there, Dan?
I thought we were well oiled. We had practice at Balboa Park last weekend. We're going to keep practicing. We're up to 20 something chants. We're going to keep adding horns. We're a well-oiled machine by now. We're ready for the closeout in the second half of the season here.
Well, if only the team was better at closing out games. But I mean, look, a 1v3. Like, what are we doing? I get the talent, but a 1v3 shouldn't just lead to almost a golazo.
I mean, it's Alyssa Thompson.
It is Alyssa Thompson, 100%. What you thought, or what A was telling me, what everybody thought Melody should have been by now. Hey, I agreed with him. That's what I've been saying the whole time. Are there siren chants available anywhere for fans? Says Philippe, to learn. Good question.
Oh, absolutely. Actually, if you go to SanDiegoSirens.com/songs, you'll see them all there, updated 2 days ago. So SanDiegoSirens.com/songs, or if you Google Siren Songs San Diego, I'm sure it'll come up too. Thanks for the shout out.
Yeah, you have it right here, Siren Song. And while you're at the website, if you're not a member, become a member right here. Click right there. Get the epic membership, the awesome scarf. I have it up here. Great design, as always. San Diego Wave and San Diego, the Sirens actually have pretty rad scarves altogether.
There's also a $0 membership, so no discrimination against people with financial difficulty. Yep.
Yeah. No.
Pay up, people. Come on. Support.
No scarf though.
But no scarf. But there is let's make that clear. There is a free membership. You can join for free. Add to cart. You put your information. You put Pamphilo right here, and you put Estrada and and then all your stuff there. And then Discord. Yeah, there's a whole community out there. I highly recommend it. Some great people doing great things out there for San Diego soccer and San Diego Wave. Again, like
at the same time, Abe, I agree with what you said earlier, right? Like, this was a very game. Like, it was chances being missed on both ends. Like Kenny Ascanio here.
It just bends the wrong way. Like, just at the wrong moment.
Yeah, Kimi Ascanio is just. I think a lot of people said like they expected this one to be a goal, but she's been just like we've said before, just really, really good. I don't think even Alex Morgan said it during the halftime interview. I don't know if you guys saw that, but she made sure to highlight Kimi Ascanio, who I think she said has stepped into her own. Which, I don't think anyone from any of us that have covered the team, and I don't know, Dan, did you expect this out of Kimi Ascanio at the beginning of the year?
No, previously we had mostly seen her as a center mid and only as kind of a game changer, right? So this has been kind of a revelation from Ascanio.
Yeah, I mean it just shows how much Jonas Heidebol trusts the youngsters as well. I mean, there's been many times where he has 3 17-year-olds starting at the same time. And, this game looked a little helpless until
I thought it was a 0-0. Yeah.
Substitutions came in. Mackenzie Robbie came in around the 60th, 8 minute, around there. And then this happens.
Cross that doesn't go anywhere. Rebound. Gets it back.
Golazo.
Shot. Standing clappity clap from soon to be retired number 13.
Shut my mouth up. Because 2 weeks ago, I was like, oh, yeah, her season hasn't been great at all. She's a rotation player now. She's a game changer.
The Mac attack.
Boy, did she change this freaking game.
Yeah, she did.
She's over here proving to Jonas, hey, play me more. I'll do this. I'll do this a lot more. And, you feel like maybe Wave can pull off the win. Did it feel like that at the stadium? At the Cove? Did it feel like, oh, yeah, we're going to pull off this win?
It was right in front of the Cove.
Yeah, honestly, at that point in the game, you think that's 3 points. We're partying. We can barely see the other end of the field sometimes, so we're like, it's all going to work itself out. They have a corner. I'm not concerned. We got Sheridan back there, and
Well, yeah,
didn't end that way.
absolutely. Because guess what? Sheridan was Sheridan mode and stopped an incredible opportunity. It's just one of the best saves that I've seen her do. She knows it. She's feeling herself, but job's not done. San Diego wave. Great replay here. It's dipping. Just uses the post as an assist, the crossbar. A great save. Subsequent corner kick, a little bit of pinball action. Get the ball out. No, out, like forward, like out to the side. They still have possession. Close in. Don't give in. Here's the cross. She comes out, Sheridan, and
McCaskill kind of sets a screen here too.
Yeah.
San Diego wave. San Diego wave.
Yeah.
Wave just waving this game, you know? And I mean, it happened a lot last season where you can just tell that they weren't going to pull it off. And
that camera guy was ready.
Like, Sheridan just missed this one so bad. If there's someone to blame in this goal, it's Sheridan.
Yeah.
To me, it's McCaskill. More, like she was kind of like lost doing circle. That's your defender. You at least got to jump with her. Like you're not supposed to block your goalkeeper.
How if she's tackling McCaskill, Abe? How is she supposed to do that?
But she was trying to turn around. Look, she's in the middle of turning around instead of jumping at this point.
Yeah, she lost her mark. She lost her mark for sure. But I mean, Kaylin Sheridan just completely misreads this one. Like she timed it wrong.
Had she
didn't
stayed,
come out right.
Had she stayed on her line and moved to the right, she probably stops that. Has a chance. Like it's a good header. It's a good header at the end of the day.
Don't forget, McCaskill's not the defending type. You don't have her covering people. Like it's. I mean, are we forgetting last season she was an attacking midfielder, and this is the first time she's playing a more defensive role? Like she's still learning how to do those things. That's the face of a disappointed man right there.
Coach.
Tony, I need a goalkeeping clinic. Do you go with both hands there? Like the one hand attempted punch feels weird. Like at least cover with the second. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to go and buy the book and just the fundamentals say that if you are gonna come out with both hands, if you're gonna come out with one hand, you should be secure enough to come out with two, because two is what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to come out with the most surface area and just kind of go. But if you know you're confident in one hand getting the job done, that's fine. Yeah, McCaskill was in the way, didn't help, but you also didn't bulldoze McCaskill as she should have. Like, yeah, she got tackled, but you should go through whatever player's there and just stay on your line. If you're not too sure, that's the goalkeeper's just biggest folly. Is just a moment of hesitation of even mentally of like, do I come out? Do I stay? Do I stay on my line?
Mr. Keeper Expert, let me ask you this. I mean, to me, it just seems easier to come out when there's a cross that's going outwards because it's a stability and like it's opening up. So it's easier to kind of like punch it out. When it's closing in, it's so much easier. Like you just need a slight touch of a header to make it a powerful header. And it just seems easier when the cross is kind of like coming in, closing in a little bit towards the goal, like just stay maybe on goal instead.
She has full intention right there of catching that ball when she's running. Full intention on catching the ball. She moves up. Right there, she sees, I'm not going to be able to. She stops because she's being vigilant of McCaskill because somebody's in the way. I have to make a business decision and maybe impulse myself and use one hand. Like if she uses two hands, her body's extended more. And she probably gets to that ball.
Yeah, I know.
It's a tough one.
It's a toughie.
Like, you know,
it's a goalkeeper mistake. At the end of the day, like I don't.
Here's my thing.
It is a goalkeeper mistake.
Clear. Where is it? Where is it? That's the corner. That's it. That's a great stop. Corner happens. Clear the ball here. right? Clear the ball here, and she doesn't have to make a choice for a cross. Get to that ball. Be tighter in defense. Do, all of this is just as much as fault as Kaylin Sheridan coming out.
No.
None of that happens. Kaylin Sheridan is not in a position to make a mistake.
You can't you can't just.
It's a team. It's the whole team. It's the whole team.
You don't. I mean, maybe
I'm defending the goalkeeper.
Maybe the cross just goes out of bounds and it's a terrible cross. Like, you can't predict anything. Like, at the same time, like, you gotta make sure that you don't make those mistakes. I don't think the defense made any mistake.
Clear the ball.
How are they gonna clear the ball? They don't even have the ball.
Well, get the ball.
Yeah, but the other team's getting there first, Tony. Let me tell you something.
Where? Right there. Okay, cool.
She's
all right.
blocking.
She's blocking. She blocks.
How do you go from here and then from your leg up here?
Adriana Leon. I believe that's Adriana Leon.
No, it's Kristen McNabb.
Okay, Kristen McNabb. No, not blocking, but the one that's the one that's right here.
Yeah, that's Adriana Leon.
That's Adriana Leon. Okay, so Adriana Leon, you're not playing hold up play in the final third. Go to the ball. Move forward to it. Attack the ball.
That's Bree was subbed out in the 68th minute.
Yeah, that's Jordan Fusco.
Fusco.
Yeah, Chiba. Thanks.
Yeah,
okay,
honestly,
what are you talking about though? Like, where's the terrible defending here that you're talking about?
Jonas Eidevall said after the match that he kind of blamed this on unforced errors, which he said is a tennis term, but I think
he's like tennis term, unforced errors. I kind of like that.
Yeah, I've heard that in every sport. Is it a specifically tennis thing?
I don't know. I've never heard it be attributed specifically to tennis. Like, Jonas has clearly heard it from first, and I've heard it in baseball, and that's what an error is. It's literally a stat error.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but they're specifically unforced. Like I think it is true in that sense where, like, they kind of did it to themselves, and it was just accumulation of a lot of things. And yes, Kaylin, I think, was probably the most responsible for the mess up, but like, the whole team could have cleared it. But like, at the end of the day, like, goals like this happen, especially in rivalry matches. And I mean, San Diego hasn't beaten LA in like 8 straight matches. Last time they did was, I think, in 2023. So like, it's always a tough match for San Diego for sure. But I think looking back, they're feeling like this was a loss, but 1 point isn't the most horrible thing from this game.
It's not.
Let me just say this: unforced error. Nobody forced Sheridan to come out there. How about that? I hope she talks about it on her podcast. I hope she owns up. I can't wait to hear her own up to that mistake.
I don't think that's what that podcast is for, but
I hope she still does.
I don't think that's the purpose of it, but even if it is, hopefully it is. But at the end of the day, they got sloppy towards the end. Don't concede that corner, right? I mean, don't put yourself in the position that you need Kaylin Sheridan to make the save to
tackle the wrong player, man.
But guess what? San Diego Wave is still in 4th place as of right now. Dan,
it would have been big 3 points though.
Huge. It would have been huge.
Yeah, I mean, we're 1 point off second with 9 games to go, is it? So it's tight up there. But
yeah, could have been number 2, but there's still time. Abe, you said that it wasn't possible, fathomable for Wave to be in top 3. You're currently right. Top 4. Could have been top 2.
I think I said like 7 or 8, but yeah, they're definitely performing above the expectations I had.
And Dan just gave you up. Come on.
Yeah, like they lost Naomi McDermott, they lost Jaden Shaw. Like, it was a much different team, and I didn't really know what to expect from this French connection, but it's worked out really well thus far.
I wasn't familiar with your game.
Tanya knows. I've been saying from the beginning of the season that this Wave team was going to be a top 3 team this year.
Hey, Dan, how was the Tanya emotional support system for the departure of Maria Sanchez? Just curious. Everything
checking in.
Everything good? Just checking in. Just I see her here. She's here. Thank you for being here, Tanya. I just want to.
I can't imagine the pain that Tanya's been experiencing. I think it's a little bit compounded, and Sanchez seems really happy over at Tigres. She's like posting a lot of pictures of her smiling, and it's like really rubbing in the salt for poor Tanya.
I'm not.
Like she was only posting like videos of herself like playing the guitar, kind of sad. Like while she was in San
in parking
Diego,
lots.
she was
Yeah.
like sitting in the back of her truck playing the guitar and singing, and then like she's in Tigres, like having the time of her life.
We're
It is
looking
kinda
forward to getting our new players in, though. We're going to have a great time in San Diego.
I'm looking forward to speaking Portuguese to Dujinha. Very bad Portuguese, and just getting that because I don't speak French. And I tried with Cascarino when she barely came in, and I think I said like, "Oh, como allez-vous?" Blah, 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 blah. And this is the part where I didn't think. I may be able to ask
When do
it.
you ever?
I may be able to ask it, but I'm not going to be able to understand the response. So,
Well, we got to get everyone here familiar with Portuguese. You're going to be credentialed at the next Women's World Cup in Brazil, 2027, right?
love that. That's the hope. That's the dream. That's World Cup credentials. That's what this whole thing is about. Going over there. I'm sorry, Tanya. It makes you happy. Okay, there you go. I'm happy that you find some solace in that. Look, maybe Dujinha becomes your new Maria Sanchez. I don't know. But in any case, San Diego Wave maintained fourth place in position. Still much better than a lot of experts outside of Chiva had wrong. Chiva, you are the one saving grace for Wave.
I am.
However, you are not. Yes, Philippe, there is an app for translation, but then that's when you get like, oh, the refrigerator was the color pink when somebody's trying to say like, oh, I had a great goal, and it just translates wrong. I'm actually beating people in predictions for San Diego Wave this season.
Yeah, you are. You sure are this season. I don't have a bar graph for them just yet because
not a pretty bar graph.
No, but you did get this 1-1 tie correctly here. Abe had a 1-0 win. I had a 2-1 win for San Diego Wave. So you are in first place at 11 points. Abe is in second place at 8 points, and I am in third place at 7 points. The loser of this one has to catch a wave in the ocean and surf one out. Like,
yeah,
none of us have ever surfed. So
I don't like the way you said surf one out.
Yeah,
that was.
I
surf, Dan. You look like you
surf one out.
I cut her after I said it, so I was just trying to just move past it.
No,
thanks a lot, Dan, for cracking up and making it obvious. But yeah, none of us have ever surfed, so we're gonna have to get on the ocean and catch a wave.
Got caught surfing one up one day. Sorry, excuse me. It's 9 p.m. It's school night, guys. What are you guys doing? But yeah, so that's the consequence, the punishment for San Diego Wave. It's apt. If they had the Wave House over in Mission Bay by Belmont Park, that would have been excellent because I wouldn't have to go into the ocean with waters. But that's why I'm first place and not losing. At least this one.
Well, what do you think they do? How they do against Bay FC?
How they do?
They do.
Same flight as San Diego FC, probably chartering the same thing. Both teams in San Diego in PayPal Park, triple alliteration. Holy shit! All right. I love surprise alliteration. The Abby Dahlkemper on a pole match. What do you guys think? Dan, let's start with you.
Yeah.
All right. Bay
You're
is
at 0 points, so any prediction that you make automatically puts you in last place. So you
doing have to surf one out, man.
Tell you what, I'll join you for the surf, regardless of who gets penalized.
Yeah.
Let's see. Bay is on a 4-game winless streak. They're falling off the playoff pace. I don't think that's going to turn around against us. I think what's going to turn around is our struggles in front of goal. 3-0 to the Wave.
Okay, 3-0. And Wave.
That's
clean sheet.
Interesting. I'm gonna go. Man, I've been predicting a Wave win for like 6-7 straight games.
Yeah, you have.
You're the optimist.
Down.
Yeah, Mr. Optimist, who's not in first place somehow.
The moment that I'm not gonna predict the Wave win, they're gonna win. So I have to keep predicting a Wave win, if that makes sense. I just think they always struggle against. Oh, Bay FC. It's the revenge game. I'm gonna go with the 2-1 win. Abby Dahlkemper scores on Wave again. Like, Why not? Abe, what do you got?
I think it'll be 2-0 Wave. Also, Bay FC have also had some struggles in front of goal, and they also have 2 draws in their last 2 games. But they're also probably gonna a team's either gonna win or lose this game. This game will not end in a draw. I think neither team wants a draw in this one, so it's gonna be crazy. But yeah,
Anything
2-0
else
for Wave.
Tony Ramos, what do you have?
Anything outside of soccer, you can say a team is either going to win or lose. Yes, of course.
No, no draws. No draws.
No draws, says Abe. I say I agree with Philippe. Wave is going to surf one out with a 2-0 win.
Did I just start something
over in the Bay? I mean, sure. I mean, happenstance is a thing. It's a beautiful thing sometimes, and the naughty thing sometimes. Surf one out. But in any case, 2-3-1s around. Jacob says, popular people pay poor parking at PayPal Park. I don't think poor is...
It's like por.
Pay por parking.
Ah, okay.
Popular people pay por parking at PayPal Park.
With all my friend who passed, this is a Filipino family, so I've been very ingrained in that. So I read that like, popular people pay por parking at PayPal Park.
Ah.
I've been doing a lot of
nice.
Salamat pos and Sirens are traveling, so hopefully get to watch a Wave dub. Are you going up there?
I'm saving my money for the Portland game in late September, so I'm not going to miss this one.
That's a great option.
Portland you and your friends and all fans can join us at Brujeria, 3rd Ave, downtown Chula Vista, this Saturday, 7 p.m. to watch the game.
I love Brujeria. I will definitely join you guys.
Awesome.
I live down the street.
You can be neutral if you want.
Nah, I'm down to support Wave. I need them to be top 3 to prove these guys wrong.
Look, at the end of the day, I support here, and I know people were confused about it earlier. I support independent organizations that support soccer in San Diego, which is why I feel comfortable being part of the Sirens. It's an independent union. It's an independent, it's an independent group of everything. You know, they're autonomous in their beings, and they've rubbed heads and they've gone head to head with the front office for just things that have been made public and all that fun stuff last year. But ultimately, Sirens, a great group of people to be around, and it's very different out there in Snapdragon Stadium. Again, if you are an aficionado of stadiums and don't want to pay for San Diego FC, just go watch a San Diego Wave game at the very minimum, and you'll get to watch some of the best soccer in the world. Literally,
my girlfriend enjoys going to watch Wave more than SDFC games. I will say that she has had more fun at a Wave game than at an SDFC game.
Got to develop Filipino peeps. Grew up in the Philippines. I don't want to say it like that. And San Diego when I was 22. Oh, maganda. I'm telling you, like, this. I've had a lot of...
Abe's like, what's going on
It's
today?
the calamansi.
Surf one out. Haciendo esto.
It's crazy because I went to a Filipino funeral last year, similar time, and was around that, but I didn't pick up a Filipino accent like you, so I don't know what's up.
Well, I've been communicating with lolas, and I've been communicating with nanais, and giving a salamat po, sa pagbigay, ang pardahan, the bulaklak.
Look at that. You got Felipe's blessing. Tony with that double talk.
Ilocano, some Ilocano. There's a bunch of dialects out there. Anyways.
Iloski?
What? Iloscano? All right. Dan, thank you for joining us tonight. It's been a pleasure. I'm glad that we got to call the Sirens back up. We got some representation from a great group out there. Anything else for the Sirens coming up? I know you spoke about a TIFO, so I mean, people can always get involved in giving a helping hand. I also morally have watched people make great TIFOs from the side and just been like, yeah, go you guys. I'm terrible. I ruined it.
Yeah, so we're definitely going to be painting in the near future. We're going to try and make it more of an immersive experience, like the Jaws, not just the banner, but the music, the vibe. Come check us out in Section 138. Much love to all my fellow noisemakers out there. We're trying to build and advocate for a vibrant community, and all new kinds of talents are welcome. We had someone who wanted to play trombone, and now we got trombones. So check us out, SanDiegoSirens.com, and see you Saturday at 7.
Love it.
Thank you, Dan. Appreciate
Thank you so much, Dan.
Real quick, Dan, is that the NWSL shield behind you?
Excuse me?
Ooh, so to celebrate the teams winning the Shield,
excuse me,
we made our own actually more expensive version. So this is the 2023 NWSL Best Drumline for Sirens, and then I also have the 2023 Best Hype Squad Sirens. So that's what we got going on.
That looks identical to the one they had.
Some might better, actually.
Yeah,
some might say better. You didn't put a Michelob Ultra on top of it and just serve it after? Great plug.
You didn't also buy it at Dick's Sporting Goods for $60?
Literally $60?
Yeah. Well, let's get another one now that it's nicer, right?
That's very true.
That's gonna be hard. Though. Kansas City's really good. That's
not that maybe next season. We got time.
Yeah, next season. Let's
Tiffany's.
Let's hope for that they win everything. Playoffs. They compete in playoffs, and Kansas City's really good. Abe will agree.
That's the way.
NWSL Championship's also in San Jose, so I think that's a trip that a lot of people can make. That'd be interesting.
Honestly, the team motion, I like that version better. Is the Panda Cam video at halftime at Wave Games? No, that is exclusive to San Diego FC, I believe. Have you seen this Panda? Have you gone to any SDFC games? I wonder the cross pollination there.
I haven't. So bad admission for this podcast. I'm a Philadelphia Union fan. So I was like, I'll go to the game when they play Union, and of course, because of the divisions in MLS, they end up never playing the Union. So I hope the team does well. I love the community. We have a lot of crossover fans. They've all been great to us. But I haven't been out to a game yet. No.
I hear there's a guy from San Diego on the Union.
Yeah. Jersey, that's what's up.
I might
immediately.
No, I have the OG jersey. I can prove it. I was there in 2010.
That's an OG. That's an OG right there. Gustavo saying, no, it's okay. Soapy Joe has the Make It Rain cam at Wave Games. That is actually true. Not a fan of that one. Yeah. Oh, I thought you were a fan of it. That's why you raised your hand, Abe. But he's like, no. All right. Dan, thank you so much. Support San Diego Wave, support the Sirens, support everything that you guys do, and go watch a game with the Sirens. It's a good time out there. And not saying to sneak in a bubble device, but they got you covered with bubble devices.
Yeah, they do.
They're reaching the press box, and again, it's making everything so much better. It's making everything smiles, and it confuses the visiting reporters too.
Love to hear it.
All right, Dan. Have a good night.
You too. Thanks.
Thank you. Perfect. All right, that has been San Diego Wave. San Diego Wave.
No lo encontraste.
Go Sirens. Oh no! I mean, I can. Yeah.
Were you gonna play the music or?
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna play the music. Okay. Well, San Diego Wave. Got to surf one out, bro.
You know what they did during the halftime for this last game? They had a DJ battle between an LA DJ and a San Diego DJ.
I heard that, and bold admission by the LA DJ to be like, because they were the one that started. They're like, by the way, I was born and raised in LA. Bam, 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 bam. And I was like, okay, that's a strong statement to make in the SDFC SD versus LA match. But
man, you were just DJing it up before the show started. Like you were doing that earlier.
Oh yeah, I was, and we'll get to it. Also, check out
right.
Siren Song podcast with Tanya
Check
and
it
Sarah. Great stuff going out there. Tanya, let me know if you want to lab and put it on SanDiego.Futbol. Well,
That'd be
we can
cool.
help. We can make that happen.
That'd be cool. Hit us up,
Business
Tanya.
talk.
We love you, Tanya.
Business
here at
talk.
SanDiego.Futbol. Is it time to dive into goals, gaps, and what?
Holy shit! 619 Soccer knows. I did one DJ set on Instagram Live where I just like went insane and like started playing like Pink Floyd and just I poured myself out there musically.
Is that what he meant?
Yes, that's exactly what he means. He was one of the people that was there. One of two.
You know who also? I think no. Was it? No, they would just play record on.
Philippe says hoping for scratches. That's not. The art is dead. The art of DJing is dead. But with any case, moving on to the final segment of tonight, we've talked San Diego Wave, we've talked San Diego FC. There was a poll up between San Diego FC and San Diego Wave for goal of the week, but it's that point where we go into goals, gaps, and grades. All right, goals, gaps, and grades. We start with the goal of the week. Goal of the week is going to be, well, we put the poll up.
Wait, this is new. Okay.
I mean,
okay.
We did the thing, but it's okay. We pre-show you were dancing to it. It's fine. I like it too.
And I'm dancing it now during the show.
All right. So goal of the week. Courtesy of Chuky Lozano.
Sliding tackle. Lozano gets it to Dreyer. Lozano.
All right, let's do a competition. Let's do a Spanish commentary ourselves.
I'm trying not to wake my family. All right.
I guess that's true. We would have to. I guess so.
I mean, you can. I mean,
congrats, Chuky Lozano, on winning SanDiego.Futbol's goal of the week with this banger of a goal. I'm pretty sure.
Lozano with
did it win MLS goal of the week?
It should. Those accolades come out, I believe, tomorrow or the day before training. Chuky Lozano.
Chuky Lozano.
Goal of the week. So, gaff of the week. A couple of gaffs.
Not Mikey Vadas.
Not Mikey Vadas. Mikey Vadas doing everything in his power. I not criticized him, but I was, throwing just rocks inside my glass house. I'm like, I don't like Mikey Vadas' wardrobe as I wear what I wear. In
You did not say that.
I don't. Like, I like, wear a suit. Which, again, you don't wear pants.
Yeah, wear pants.
Shut up. It's a
how
medical
about
thing.
You stop wearing
It's a medical thing, guys.
Athletic pants to
It's a medical thing.
the game.
All right.
The gaff of the week.
Gaff of the week. Courtesy. Well, a couple. One of them is Fight Club. LigaMX Femenil.
Como Casi, como Suji, que tienen mucha habilidad ahí para... Uy, cuidado.
Epa. Bueno, me parece que acá se vienen las dos primeras expulsadas.
Madrazos.
Cholos Femenil versus
pasó, no? Porque-
FC Juárez.
Ahí está, roja.
A couple red cards. Anti-football. Yeah, don't do that.
Bueno,
Wasn't there something else with like a Cholos Cup?
There was. Where was that?
This is a pretty big gaff, though.
That's a pretty big
It's a
gaff,
pretty
yeah.
Innocuous foul, and then just for them to just go straight at it is insane. This is what rivalries are, all right? This is a real border rivalry. The two border towns in LigaMX. That's a pretty cool.
That's a distributive property rivalry. Because there's a border that you share, kind of, your rival.
Mhm.
It's not a border rivalry. It's another gaff.
From goal, run at your man. Give me a step over or a trick.
Benedetti.
League's Cup Benedetti, the best player in Mazatlan.
And it's a straight red.
just shoving. Credit to Alvarez, Vasquez, who held his own. He was getting pushed around the entirety of Leagues Cup.
Right into the neck.
But this red card.
He got a red because he bumps into the ref.
Essentially.
Don't touch the ref.
Don't touch the ref. I mean, it's the arm at the end, but like here.
You were going to get a yellow card. And since you bumped into the ref, you got a red instead.
You can't touch the ref.
Cannot touch the ref.
Do not touch. And then you just that's.
He's just getting bullied. That's their frustration, and also like he's like the smallest player on the SDFC right now, kind of. So they just probably taking their frustration out on him because like he like is there to he tries to protect the ref for a second too, which is a little weird from Vasquez, but like it's pretty funny getting a red card that late in the game. It's Leagues Cup, so it's like this red card doesn't matter. Like it's not like he's suspended from next year's competition. So
well, he is actually like that. It does extend into next year. So oh no, oh no. There was another one for Cholos. It was like a under 15 Cholos match, and the kid ran after the referee because he disagreed, like attacked him. Like don't do that. It's not conducive to soccer. But all right, we have the next part.
I don't know where I saw it.
You don't know where I sent it. It's in the group text, but it's all good. It's all if Mike. I mean, it's a big ask, but it's all good. All right, so you had a differing opinion than I did, Chiva.
I sure
about
did.
the great of the week. Give your grade of the week. Who's your grade of the week?
My grade of the week was Anders Dreyer with a goal and assist, passing Carlos Vela for most goal contributions in the first season of an expansion team.
Team of the match day.
Making himself the player with the most goal contributions in MLS as of now. I think he's been the best player for SanDiego FC. He was the best player on that over the weekend, and I think because of this, he deserves SanDiego.Futbol's grade of the week. You had a different one though, based off one play.
Not one play, man.
Based off one play, man.
Not one play. I have to say that it's more than one play. It's just the overall game that he had, the position that he's been put in. At the end of the day, SanDiego FC, not that they would be, they're fortunate to have a player like Mano Dua just helping them out. And Mano Dua for me is SanDiego.Futbol's great of the week.
It's a good shout, but he doesn't deserve it over Dreyer.
Deserve it. Oh man,
not over Dreyer. Like that was a great save, and he had a great performance. I mean, at the end of the day, like the impact that Dreyer is making, and this is me asking more from Dreyer earlier this episode, but I think the impact that he's making surpasses Dua's performance. Abe, who do you have?
Yeah, I think I agree with Chiva, just because like Dua had a good game for sure, but like, that one save is really good, but also Anders Dreyer is just unreal, and I think this is the type of season that people are going to remember for years and years. Like, I don't know how well Anders Dreyer is going to perform next year. He's still under contract for, I think it was a 4-year contract, but just he's completely surpassed all expectations and like kind of dragged this team to the number one spot.
If this is your grade of the week, then give it to the Angel City defender as well.
To Sarah Gordon? Oh.
Yeah. Same play. Same play. Save the goal with their face.
SanDiego.Futbol's grade of the week. Anders Dreyer. Yay.
Hey, Tony agrees.
I had one of my lowest moments this weekend. I had a brain fart and forgot Sarah Gordon's name and was asking the Angel City goalkeeper about it.
Yeah.
It's just
The rare gaff by Abe.
It was that's I'll give myself that gaff, just complete mess up on my part. The other NWSL reporters that were there, Tamara Griffin for The Athletic, corrected me, and I was like, thank you. But
Yeah,
at the
she
same
did.
time, I hated.
Put
I
you in
mean,
your place.
Tamara's cool. She's got she's always talking stuff. She's kind of a foodie too, so she's always like posting all the food stuff she gets. Good follow. So
Tamara also has an interesting placement of her accent in Tamara.
This is a good take.
What is same dudes
Give
win
Robbie
for
the one
SDFC.
week she shines. She's let's do it again next weekend.
You know why now for Mackenzie? Because it was again, it was a great goal, but it's the same thing she does over and over. Cross the ball, cross the ball, cross the ball, cross the ball. The one time she's like, okay, maybe I should take a shot. Oh wow, look at that.
Well, it was after she crossed the ball.
The shot?
No, she crossed the ball first, and they came back to her. So she's like,
That's what I'm saying. Like,
I have to shoot now.
Yeah, like it was meant to be.
Jordan Fusco, by the way, making the run on that. We didn't talk about enough about that. Like, for her to come from being a national, not a national team replacement player, but basically that, she was on a short-term contract, and then they extended it to the full year with basically like 2 half contracts, and now getting valuable minutes in like an important position for the Wave. I think that's really impressive out of her. I wouldn't be surprised if she goes to a bigger club at the end of the season if Wave don't keep her. Not a bigger club, but another big club.
Or a club in general.
Oh. Well, we'll see what the end product of San Diego Wave is. There's still 3 players that have not integrated. Or they're
And that's like part of the visa thing too. Like, it's harder to get a visa now in America just because of other really bad things happening in our country. So
Show is.
Oh yeah? Hadn't noticed, dude. Just my passport manifests with me at all times now. Do you know your social security number by heart? Do you guys know that? And your driver's license by heart?
Not driver's license, social security.
You guys should get on that.
Social security, I always travel with my Sentry. Does that count for anything?
By the way,
that didn't answer a single question Tony asked.
I know my social. Driver's license, no, I don't.
Yeah, driver's license.
I know like the first 3 letters.
You guys have your real ID?
Yes.
I don't.
Dude, last time I tried to get my real ID, they told me like you're not like they told me you're not even a Californian because I lived in Oregon for like however long. So I had to retake the driver's test. Like I literally had to...
The new FIFA came out. Sorry, Abe.
Oh, who's
Did you
the
see
highest?
the San Diego FC ratings?
No.
That's
let's
interesting.
do this real quick.
Okay. Who do you think is the highest rated?
Honor Jar.
Okay. What's the highest rating?
Chuky Lozano is an 81.
Okay. What about Dreyer?
An 80, 79.
What do you think, Abe?
I would put
77 actually. No, actually. Oh wait. What am I talking about? Chuky's an 80 or a 79. Anders Dreyer is probably like a 75.
I haven't played FIFA in a while, so I'm not sure where they rank MLS. Silver, great.
All right.
Like, what is he? 77? What?
78 for
cool.
Chuky Lozano on the left. Oni Valakaria 62.
That's fair.
Honors Dreyer 77. Luca La Torre 72. Yepes Verskov 65.
Okay.
Aníbal Godoy 69. Negri 70. Patty McNair 72. So you're telling me he's only okay. McVeigh 64. Robbery. Lawfulson's still on the squad. Dos Santos a 61. Marcus Invarson on the bench with a 73. 66 for Tomas Angel seems about right. Boateng 66 as well. 56 for Alvarado, who's out for the season. Reyes a 68. Really? We're waiting for a 68? I'm sorry. Hamidi Diop a 55. Cisniega 58. And Alex Maiton a 64.
That's pretty good.
I mean, Yepes Verskov at 65 is
no, it's fair. He's a
Bombino 58,
31-year-old that didn't
Pilcher
cut
57.
it in Denmark. Now it's on MLS. That's fair.
Jacob Jackson.
Abe, I think you don't realize how hard it is to.
You're right that I'm like not comparing. I'm comparing like MLS rankings, and I should be comparing to world rankings.
Nah.
Because 65 compared to like.
That's why
what are the Premier League players at? Probably like 80s.
Like 80s, mid 80s.
Yeah, 70.
Yeah, 65 is fair.
Like a low the bottom of the table Premier League team in FIFA is going to have like their highest player is going to be like an 82, 83.
Yeah,
And then everyone else is in the 70s.
Is this one good? Should I get this new EAFC? Is
I
that
don't
what
know.
I
I can't buy it because I'm saving for Japan.
I'm probably gonna get it just and like play chaos mode again because I
San Diego FC.
So my Chelsea let me tell you, my Chelsea squad as of today.
You're gonna buy Milanilowski first.
See,
huh?
this is what I do in FIFA. I have fun with FIFA. I don't, again, screw any competitiveness. I'm done with that. I want to have fun. I don't go to I go to semi-pro, and I just have fun and just destroy. So much so that this last game, Duran Farid played striker for Chelsea and had a hat trick. So that's the type of chaos I'm inflicting on the world. Duran Farid.
That's awesome.
Who else? I have Luca Latorre in Chelsea. I am Mourinho, which back at Chelsea. Rafinha was bought. He's on the left wing. I couldn't afford Vinny or Rodrigo because I bought Lamine Yamal on the right. And then Sverskov isn't in the game. Then in 25, Edson Alvarez I have as a center back. And yeah, I mean that's pretty much Chelsea, who's in first place after 7 games. Hasn't won a game less than 5-0.
That's
one of the last years I played FIFA. I did a career mode thing, and my character was in Mexico, and then I got sold to America, and I was mad that they didn't make me captain, so I made myself a goalkeeper, taking over Memo Ochoa's spot as goalkeeper at the time.
Yeah.
Even though I was a striker, I took over the spot as the goalkeeper because I needed to be the captain.
I called back Raheem Sterling from loan and Joao Felix, only for them to say, "Hey, boss, I should start." Immediately released them, both of them. Like, don't talk to me. Don't talk to me. Iloski's not available. I checked. But yeah, that's that's my chaos FIFA. It's fun. It's fun. All right, I think that's the end.
Thank you everyone for tuning in tonight. SanDiego.Futbol, episode 289. We are 11 episodes away from 300.
Wow.
300.
Maybe that's a live episode.
Shit, is that when I'm in Japan?
Oh, watashi wa se.
It's
an actual phrase. So,
yeah. Misu kudasai, Alejandro Des.
Oh, can you give my wife, Don Recto, a shout out? Absolutely. Shout out to Don Recto for a wonderful partner that you have chosen, who has allowed these voices in your living room on Mondays after 8 p.m. Appreciate everybody who's come in. It's really humbling. It's really cool to meet everybody, playback, being out there.
I've never had Wiener Schnitzel.
Where on Palm is this Wiener Schnitzel? Is this towards the
playback? I don't know, dude. Like, we need to hang out. That's just, I don't know what you mean by yes, I know what you mean. I know exactly what you mean by that. It's the Wiener Schnitzel.
Yeah,
by across the street from Soapy Joe's here. It used to be New York Pizza, but then they moved out, and now it's Pizza El Jefe, the one that Andy Reyes, the boxer, was gonna buy, but then he pulled out like a jerk.
Oh, that pizza spot was bomb, dude. They used to have a pizza.
Yeah, it was great. But yeah, that's what he means.
Oh
Season
yeah,
3.
okay, I know where this is.
Shout outs, all loves,
laters.
What is this? That's right. Dan White says, make sure. Brujeria, 3rd Avenue, Saturday, 7 p.m. Be there. Lots of love. 2 balls. Philippe. Gracias. Bye-bye.